Hello there, guys. Okay, something interesting to share with you today. As you avid Pokemon watchers on the channel will know, I've started a new series in the past week or two, which didn't go amazingly well on the channel. We had to discover for ourselves through gathering empirical evidence that I'm not cut out for doing a low base stat run of Pokemon Red. Maybe one day. But in the ashes of that, I've been recommended a few different games to try out, and one of them, recommended to me by NA, is Pokemon Brown, which is a ROM hack that's been around for a long old time. I think the people who made it have continued to develop it and update it and whatnot, because the version that I've just downloaded says that it was most recently updated or what have you, 2023 to 24. Um, Now, I can't off the top of my head tell you for absolute certain if I've ever played this before. It's possible I might have tried it out once, like a decade or longer ago. Uh, but I just don't know. It's been that long since I've even dabbled in sort of Pokemon ROM hacks or anything. So it's pretty likely this could be I'll be coming into this fairly fresh. Um, so it's going to be interesting playing this for a Nuzlocke challenge because, as you know, Nuzlocke could be a little bit trying at the best of times, and I'm going to be playing a game where I don't have sort of pre-knowledge of where the Pokemon are, what the map is, any of that stuff. So look at this this gorgeous title screen here, Pokemon Brown 20th anniversary edition. My God, so they've been making this since the early 2000s. This is a very early ROM hack. Um, and as you can see, there's Pokemon on there that are from beyond just Gen 1. So we're probably looking at expanded Pokedex to at least, I'd say, 250, maybe a little bit more as well. So let's see what you've got for us here. Look at that nice border around that box there. Okay, new game. Select a style. You may change it anytime using your room's closet. Which is your preferred style? I think I'm going to go with the male looking style for today. There we go. Oh my goodness, who's here? You're not Professor Oak. Hello. You must be new here. Welcome to the region of Rijon. I want to say Rijon. I am Timothy. But there are some who call me Tim. Retro Gamers here in the chat, by the way, and says, "Hey Swiss, what's the challenge this time?" We're going for a standard Nuzlocke, regular old Nuzlocke, for Pokemon Brown, and I don't think I've ever played Pokemon Brown before, so it's going to be a new experience for me. This is a Pokemon. They are common in this world. Well, you'd hope. I research these creatures as my profession. They have special capabilities for fighting, or can just be kept as household pets. Not all Pokemon though. Some you probably wouldn't fit in a house. Oh my, where are my manners? What should I call you? What should well we're absolutely going with the name Beige here. Beige for sure. You can call me Beige. A most unusual name. I've never heard it before. Hey, look, that was one of your predefined options, buddy. Well, it turns out that you actually live close by. My laboratory is in Graveltown, just south of where you live. Please stop by when you can. I have something wonderful to show you. See you soon. Okay then. Retro Games says Pokemon Brown. I know nothing about it, so it should be interesting. Yeah, it's what I can tell you about it is it's a ROM hack of that appears to be like based off of Pokemon Gen 1. But I saw on the title screen it's got Pokemon from Gen 2 in it, so it's obviously been expanded a bit. And they've been like updating and refining this ROM for like over 20 years. So this is a prestigious ROM that we're playing here. What's our console that we got here? Is it a little playing Star Fox Adventures on the Nintendo GameCube? I see. No NES for us. All right, what have you got to say? Good luck following your dad's footsteps, sweetie. Go to Graveltown and look for the professor. Okay, so canonically in this game, look at those colors change. You got the brown, and then you got the blue. Oh, this I've not had this feeling in a long time playing a new feeling 2D Pokemon game. Hey, are you a Pokemon trainer? You bet I am. Cool. I'm going to be one soon as well. It's very hard, but reward. That's great. Thanks for telling me that. Okay, we've got. Oh, look at that. We've got a house without any doors on it. We've got another NPC. What are you saying? Are you though? Are those new shoes? Try running of them by holding B. Oh, I've got the running shoes already. Wonderful. And what about in here? What are you guys saying? My brother is gone. Are you also headed to Tim's place? My son Mura left home as well. Make sure he stays safe for me, would you? Ah, so it's maybe Mura is going to be our friend or rival. There's also a this must be Speary that I've heard so much about. Hey there, Speary. Cameron Hickman says I'm telling Nintendo. Please don't. You know what Nintendo's like. Oh, that's my house again. Okay. Right, well we've covered all the ground we can in this little town here, so there's only one direction to go. Down we head to Gravel Town. Okay, seashore bleh. She sells seashells on the seashore. So down we ooh, it's gone brown again. Hello. This road is pretty straightforward. He's not wrong. He's not wrong. This is a nice, sensible bit of design here. Just a nice straight line for you to walk down. No chance of getting lost. The town lot is giving out free samples today, so go ahead and take a free potion. Oh, brilliant. I'm 2 potions and a set of running shoes up already. There you are, you're late. I never even agreed that I was coming. It's my choice. Tim says it's not like Professor Tim or Professor whatever his second name is, it's just Tim. Tim, I've been waiting for you to get here. You need your very own Pokemon, so come to my lab right away. All right then, Tim. Guide me. We're going to Browntown. Oh dear. It is a wonderfully brown here. So much brown. Mura, there he is. Okay. Now then, are you both ready for your first Pokemon? I can't wait. Hurry up. I have 3 newly hatched Pokemon here. They're all brown. My grandfather wanted me to carry on the tradition of being a master. I'm passing his legacy on to you two. Wow, Tim's got a backstory here. Okay. I'm honoured, good sir, says Miura. Good to know. Beige, you pick first. All right then. What delights do we have? We've got a Charmander. Oh, is it just going to be the main 3 starters here? I don't know why, but for some reason I was expecting like a roster of brown coloured normal Pokemon or something, but instead, no, we're starting off with our original 3. Um, who do I want? I'm gonna go with Bulbasaur. I'm gonna go with Bulbasaur here for no other reason than I think if I'm playing a Nuzlocke and I'm likely to get into some sticky situations. Um, if Bulbasaur learns Leech Seed, at least I can passively recover a bit of hit points. Maybe that might be the difference between success or failure in some battle coming up. Bulbasaur's nickname. What are we calling you, Bulbasaur? Release the Epstein files. Who said that? Bulbasaur. We're not bringing politics into this stream, Bulbasaur. You already saw. Prince Andrew's had his rap on the knuckles. He's had his dukedom taken away. It's fine. Case closed. All right. What's your name going to be, Bulbasaur? Any ideas, dear viewers, by the way? I don't know. I can't guarantee I'll pick what you say, but I'm open to suggestions nonetheless. My hair is getting too long for its own good. I need to move this over the side there. There we go. I should just start wearing a hat. That'll get it out of the way. Or cut it. I suppose there's another option. Retro Gamer UK says Seed Spiller. That's horrible, Retro Gamer. Absolutely horrible. Anything else, guys? Okay. Oh, wow, look at that. So Retro Gamer says Seed Spiller, and then Cameron one-ups him with Seed Spreader. Well, I can see what theme we're going for here. And the Retro Gamer also says Brown Bulb. You know what? We do want. I do think. I think we want to include the color brown. Maybe. because we love brown in this game. Brown seed. Go on, little brown seed. Brown seed X. There we are. Horrible. I'll take this one then. Okay, you got Charmander. And here we go. Our first battle. Wait, beige. Soiled Cedar, says Retro Game UK. How many jokes about the color brown we're gonna make during this playthrough? Right, little brown seed. So this is built off of the Gen 2 Pokemon games. Well, that makes enough sense. You've got Gen 2 Pokemon in it, haven't you? But it's kind of got a mix of aesthetics. It looks a bit Gen 1, but it's also got some Gen 2 stuff in it as well. And look at this, it's got little displays for the power, the percentage likelihood of the attack hitting. And even what type of move it is as well. Okay, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I like that. Right, I suspect we might have to use one of our potions. Mrs. Brown. Now that would have been a name, Cameron. Mrs. Brown. Mrs. Brown's Boys. The peak of comedy in the United Kingdom. Unfortunately, though, this is a male Bulbasaur. Could be Mr. Brown, I suppose. Yeah, right. We're going to go for our potion now. Let's not tempt fate. Remember, boys and girls, this is a Nuzlocke. Playing a game that I've never played before. We're doing a Nuzlocke version of it. I'm assuming that this game has gyms, right? I know it's a Romhack, so things could be a little bit different, but I would assume that when they're designing this game, they're going to do a rough kind of scaffolding, making it somewhat similar to like the mainline Pokemon games. So I'm guessing that there'll be like 8 gyms or maybe 8 things that are similar to gyms, 8 boss type battles or whatever. You can tell I really did my research before I started playing this, but to be honest, I wanted to come into it in a totally fresh experience. It's not, well, to say it's not often is an understatement, but it's been a very, very long time in my life since I've got to experience a brand new 2D Pokemon game. All right, brown seed grew to level 6, 6.5, and beige marches on. Damn, I need to train this Pokemon. Right, I understand the difficulty of training. We'll meet again. Excellent. All right then. So, I guess first things first. Have we got Pokemon centers around here anywhere? Maybe we should track down one of them. Another building I can't go inside. Nothing around here. That's the Pokemon lab. What about down here? Nope. These are all just aesthetically pleasing buildings. Cool Boy Man made this hack. Did you know the first version of Pokemon Brown was released on January 17th, 2004? Ah, I like that. Thank you, little NPC. That's some cool trivia. I guess it's been a while, right? Well, kudos to you, Cool Boy Man. Here I am 20 years after you started your project playing this for the first time. All right, we've got a Pokemon Mart here. Yo, kiddo. Oh, will you look at that? I get to it's pizza. Okay, it's not Oak's parcel. We've got to deliver Tim's pizza to him instead. Is that what gets us the Pokedex here? The pizza. All right, this game's got a bit of character to it already. I like this. Yo, Tim. I got your pizza, Tim. Oh, beige. What are you doing back so early? Huh? You have something for me? Handed him his pizza. Oh, good. I was hungry, but too busy to pick it up. Well, there we are, bro. Got you your pizza. What do you need me for? All right, okay. Right, time to give us the Pokedexes. Thank you. Oh no, my babe. You've been misbehaving lately. I think I might need to buy a new one of you. See, ever since they banned all the disposables, I've obviously no longer been buying disposables. You can buy these little ones with, you can buy little pods in supermarkets that you put into them and refill it. But the problem is, I I suspect that this thing doesn't have a very long shelf life either. I've had it for maybe a month or two, and I feel like something in it is telling me buy a new one. Don't just keep buying the pods. Buy a new vape. That was Gramps' dream. Oh, Tim, giving us all the family backstory here. Well, for the memory of your grandpa, Tim, we will take this Pokedex and we will fill it with every Pokemon we see in all of their brown coloured glory. All right, we're free to go. Oh, you can run inside buildings. This game has it all. All right then. Nope, we've been there already. Okay, so nope, we've been there as well. Let's nip back in the Pokemon Mart one more time and just see what stuff you actually have. Right, I'm gonna get some Pokeballs. So I definitely want to be able to catch whatever it is I'm gonna get. We'll get some potions and a couple of antidotes as well. I've got no idea what to expect, but there we are. Okay. Now, is there a way of me being able to see? This is one thing I want to be mindful of, that if I'm playing this as a Nuzlocke, I kind of want to, you've got to keep to the standard Nuzlocke rules, nickname every Pokemon you get, one Pokemon per area, that kind of thing. So I'm going to try and keep that in mind, although I don't think we're going to find that too tricky here, because so far we've literally had two little towns, one after the other, no grass to encounter random Pokemon or anything. And now we're heading into a cave. So I think we can all be in agreement, guys, that this cave counts as our first area that we're going to be allowed to try and catch something. All right then, let's find Brown Seed a new friend. Ooh, ooh. Are there any hidden items on the floor? Hello there. Becoming a Pokemon trainer? Question mark. Why yes. How did you guess? What have you got, youngster? That's not Brown. Neither's mine, but at least we named him Brown. Okay. Well, I think we'll be pretty safe in this battle. We should hope. That's Rattata down. Oh, and we're up to level 7 as well. Leech Seed? Maybe a little Leech Seed? Hey, lovely. Okay, Zubat. We can do Zubat. Honestly, I know I keep saying this, but the novelty of actually playing something new, it's quite fun. All right, Pokemon number 2 down. Now, I wonder where you get a town map from in this game. If it's built off of Gen 2, do you ultimately like get a poker gear at some point and that's got a map on it? Or do you still get an item called a town map to look at the map? These are questions we want answers to. I'm hoping though that if I just continue like talking to people as I play, eventually someone will give me a map. All right, and we're not taking any chances here. There you go, Brown Seed. Back up to health. Still haven't had an encounter yet, although I think we're probably right around the corner for that. We found an escape rope. Retro Gamer UK says I might see if this is available on cartridge on Etsy or something. Well, by all means, I might have served as a nice advertisement for the game here, playing it on the YouTube channel. Lass wants to fight. What have you got, Lass? Okay, we've got Pikachu, the MVP of the Pokemon franchise. Retro Gamer says, I really want to play Team Rocket Edition. What is that the hack where you play like you are a Team Rocket guy? You start off as like a Team Rocket person and you have to go around stealing other people's Pokemon or whatever. Again, this is something that I feel like I've heard of at some point in my life, but I've never really learned much more about it than that. All right, he's paralyzed my brown seed. Yeah, of course. We bought antidotes. We didn't buy his paralyzed heals, did we? But that's Pikachu taken care of. And you got one more here. Who else you got? You know what? We're gonna leech this Clefairy. I have a feeling that if I'm gonna be fully paralyzed on like half the turns, I might as well be getting some passive damage going on there. Okay. Sorry, I was just staring intently into Clefairy's eyes there. I don't want to speed the game up yet. I feel like there's so much stuff to take in. The fact this is a new game, I don't want to like start accidentally missing things or skipping through things. So I'm going to keep it on regular speed for the time being. We're nearly out of this battle. Retro Gamer says, speaking about the Rocket Edition, you're basically the bad guy. You can steal, etc. I think it's the same map, etc., but from their perspective. Oh, I see. So like back to Kanto, but as a member of Team Rocket. Right, we're nearly there. Come on, little brown seed. One more ought to do it. Ah, so close. Okay, right. That's Clefairy taken care of there. We're up to level 9. Looking pretty comfortable there. Right now, again, because I'm being a well-behaved Nuzlocke today, we're healing back up to full health once again. Any wild Pokemon for me yet, or is this just the? Oh, here we are. Hello, Diglett. You appeared quite suddenly there. I think I was expecting a whole little screen animation, doodle 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 doodle, but boom, Diglett. Okay, well, Diglett is brown. Diglett is brown, he announces happily and confidently. Diglett is a brown Pokemon. We're going to get a member of the brown squad. Um, I'm going to use Leech Seed because I don't know whether Tackle accidentally like critically hitting would be enough to kill this Diglett because he is level 4 and I'm level 9. So we're just gonna do Leech Seed and throw a bunch of Pokeballs at it and see how it goes. We've got 10 Pokeballs. I like our chances of getting it. Very good chances of getting it. All right, Diglett was caught. Boom. New Pokedex data will be added for Diglett. Diglett, the mole, lives about 1 yard underground, where it feeds on about 1 yard. It's a specific, an interesting measurement there. It sometimes appears above ground. Well, these things are true. They live underground. They sometimes appear above ground. This is known. Diglett is brown. Uh, yes. What are we? What right? Any ideas, guys? I'm riffing on brown still. If only we had enough characters for Diglett is brown, that would be the one that we go for. Feeling all caps brown, brown. Wait, no, no, no. Oh dear. In my attempt to pursue the running gag of the episode, I've realised that some of these nicknames could be construed as racially insensitive, and we want to avoid that, I think. Brown 1 yard says Retro Gamer. Yes, let's go with that one instead. Oh, we don't have numbers. We don't have numbers, Retro Gamer. You know what? We're gonna add on the Y from Yard, and we'll call him Brownie, little Brownie, which is only mildly better than there's Brownie. Okay, thank God we're not playing Pokemon Black. Right, what have you got for us? I'm lost. Can you tell me the way out of here? I think we can handle. Oh, that's a nice sprite for Caterpie. Just by the by. Although little Brownie doesn't stand a chance right now. He's too far behind these monstrous level 7s. But we'll give it a go. We'll switch you in. We'll see what you got to say. No. I think we'll go back to Brown Seed, but it's fine. You were part of it. You get some experience for it. I wonder how far this cave is. I feel like it's only going to be a short cave because it's very early in the game. But I'm wondering how many more trainers I've got between now and the end, or whether actually I'm going to want to leave and go. I'm guessing like talking to your mum heals you, as it does in all Pokemon games. Um, oh, and we learned Vine Whip as well. Nice. And Brownie's grown a level. Jolly good. And Brownie learnt Growl. We'll switch over to Brownie again. I think Brownie's gonna need a little bit of help. I've got a feeling. We'll heal up Brown Seed and then switch back out again. Well, look at this, guys. 25 minutes into the episode and no one has died yet. Where's my no, Brownie's already out. Where's my parade? Where's my pat on the back? I haven't killed any of them, guys. I'm deviating from the usual playbook here by not murdering them. Shout out, by the way, to NA, long time viewer of the channel, who was the one who recommended me to try out Pokemon Brown, and tragically isn't here for it being streamed live. And I imagine probably minutes after I finish the stream, will then say, "Damn it, I missed you live." All right, we've got one left. But I suppose as a heads up to you guys, then when to catch me doing these Pokemon streams, I'm gonna be exclusively doing them in the evening, in the some point in the evening. So think about sort of like 5:30 to about 7 or 8 for starting. Sometime in that kind of a bracket. That's when I'll be doing this. And I'll try to give you some forewarning, but sometimes it is just a spur of the moment thing where I think, oh, I'll do a stream, but I'll at least keep it to roughly those kind of hours in a day. There won't be no, waking up and going, oh, Swiss was up at 9 a.m. and streamed an hour of Pokemon. We'll have it roughly in the evenings each day. Well, again, not each day. Don't you come here expecting it every day. But on the days it does occur. Right. Have we You're gonna have to grind a few levels, says Retro Gamer UK. Oh, now why is that? Have I got some difficulties lying ahead of me? Or is it just for the sake of my dear brownie? Right, we've got to be near the end of the cave now. Come on. Oh, I feel like I want to see what else is up here before I go down there. Oh, okay, we've got an item. What are you? Perfect time for me, says Retro Gamer. Jolly good. Well, I think I should at least try and anchor these streams to make it at least possibly doable that people can watch them. I've been in this YouTube game for a long time, and I'm only just now discovering maybe maybe I should be streaming at a consistent time so people can watch my stuff. All right, we found a repel, we found a rare candy. I'm glad I went to go check those places again. And we're another level. Oh, hello, Sandshrew, or Brown Shrew, should I call you? Well, we'll take care of you. Retro Gamer says, I know as much as you do. I just feel that I would do that. Yes, probably because you're a better Nuzlocke player than I am. We'll switch Brownie out to the front just so we can get some more of that XP. Right, where are we going? What is in here? Hmm, this seems like a sweet spot to take a break. What? 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 I just had a little nap in the cave and everyone's been healed. Okay. All right then. Yeah, that works for me. That works for me. Cool. This game is full of nice little surprises. I think it's because I'm still so used to thinking along the usual lines of what I've found in previous Pokemon games. I'm still trying to remember to get my head around the fact that this is a ROM hack. They can add additional features to the stuff that I'm used to. It's not just shifting around jigsaw puzzle pieces and putting things in different places. It's sometimes having entirely new things that you didn't have before. Swiss, start paying attention to what you're doing. Is Brownie about to die? Hmm. And we switch over. We're not having it. Not on episode one. We're not. I'm gonna. I'll use a potion. If this doesn't kill him, I'll use a potion. Oh wait, no, because if I was about to say if I got hurt by confusion and I'd then been hurt by confusion, ho, he would have been dead then probably. All right, are we any closer to making it out of here? It's somewhere down this way, isn't it? It's a Zubat. You know what, Zubat? That's not a nice amount of hit points to be on. We're gonna sort that right out. Can I kill you easily, Zubat? Is it gonna take me many hits? Oh, okay, I'll kill you. I was tempted to run away there because I wanna press on in this cave and see what there is to see. But I like that we've got our little checkpoint thing midway through the cave. We can go back to that little hole in the ground and have a little nap and heal everyone again if we need to. So that's good to know. Right, what's down this way? Another ladder. Oh, hello. Brings us out straight in front of this guy. I like meeting people here. I wonder if they like meeting you. Hee hee. Well, that's not suspect at all, is it? Hi there, hiker. What you got? Okay, a Rattata. That's fine. I think we can. I think we can handle a Rattata. Oh, hang on. I'm out of healing items. Oh, I'm out of healing items. I'm out of healing items. Okie dokie. How are we gonna do this? Leech Seed. Let's see if Leech Seed can rescue us here. We're gonna use Leech Seed. That's not nice. Let's just use Vine Whip and hope it kills him. Go on, kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him. Nope, that didn't kill him. Oh, we don't like that. We don't like that at all. We've been ambushed. Ambushed by a horrible, horrible hiker. Look what he's done to us. Look what he did to my boy. I don't think I've got my doubts. I've got my doubts about us making it through here. Sharp point. He's attacking me with moves I've never even heard of now. Oh no. Oh well, that's just horrible. Beige is out of usable Pokemon. Beige blacked out, and there we are. And where are we now? Back outside the professor. Yeah, I see. Well, that's the end of this as a Nuzlocke challenge at the very least. We didn't get very far doing it that way. But I'm tempted to continue playing through this just for the experience of actually playing it. Because again, this is a game that I've not actually really done before. Um, viewers, what do you want to see? Do you want a regular playthrough of Pokemon Brown? Do you want to attempt it again as a Nuzlocke? Should we say mission failed? We'll get it next time. Move on to another game. What's the what's the viewing audience feeling at the moment? Do let me know. Tragic, absolutely tragic. I'm not having the best run of luck with these Nuzlocks at the moment, am I? It's got to be said. It's over already, says Retro Gamer. Yes, yes, Retro Gamer. It's over already. About 35 minutes it took me. I'm speed running failure, and I'm setting records. Right, is it? Oh, no, 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 we've been there already. It's going to be down. That's it. It's down here. And then we pop, yeah, we pop out in front of the hiker. All right, we're back. We're back for round two. We're back for round two, Mr. Hiker. And I've got some tricks up my sleeve this time. It's called a fully healed Bulbasaur. Retro says it would be nice to experience it regularly. Play through it normally. Well, at the very least, I want to see what's on the other side of this cave. That would be nice. And I feel like we can't be far from the end now. He says. You never grind though, says Retro Gamer. Yes, you're right. That's what makes it so much fun and challenging. To be a person who does not have the aptitude, the patience to do a Nuzlocke the way it's meant to be done. Wow. That's a mighty peck you've got there, Spiro. All right. Any more? What you got? Oh, hello. I've not seen the Tyrogue in a very long time. Right, we'll sort you out. And okay, right. Get me out of this cave, guys. I want to see what's beyond it. Oh, okay, we've got an item in the corner there. Might as well see what that is. A moonstone. Cool, cool. All right, let's keep going. My goodness, this cave. This cave. It's turning into bloody Victory Road. Right, go on, Brownie. You have one. You get a win in. Why don't you? Look at that. The dizzying heights of level 8. And we found a potion. Hey, I'm not going to sniff at a potion. I think we could do with the potions, to be fair. Um, let's stick that onto brown seed. And I ain't got much choice in whether I'm fighting you or not. Yo, kid, what's up? What's that? Super Nerd wants to fight. What you got, Super Nerd? A Geodude? Okay. That's all right. I think we can handle Mr. Geodude. And what else have you got? Onyx, Sandshrew, another Geodude. This is unprecedented. Never in all my 25 years of Pokemon playing, because I didn't start when I was 0, guys. 2 Geodudes in a row. All right, come on, get me out of this cave. I'm not even talking to you. I'm ignoring you. I just want to get me through. Hey, wants to play. Ugh, Prince Andrew, what are you doing here? Bugcatcher wants to fight. I could probably kill him quicker. Yeah, I could kill him quicker using my other boy with tackle. This is a long cave. I wasn't prepared for this being a long cave. I don't know whether it would have changed anything, you know, in terms of my strategy whatsoever. I just thought this was going to be a quite a short cave. But instead it's like having a whole dungeon level to get through first, right? What you got for me? A Kakuna. I think we'll stick with you, Brown Seed, and we are just going to spam tackle over and over again. Now, by the way, guys, as much as I've been giving politics on the channel a bit of a wide berth recently. I am tempted at some point soon to do a little stream where I do like an update on what the latest opinion polling numbers are. Because that's something that kind of consistently manages to interest me, especially when there's stuff happening with the polling. And seeing the Green Party ticking up since Polanski became leader, and I think again, blah blah blah, single poll, etc. But I think there has been a poll in recent days that actually had the Greens and Labour on par with one another, which is very interesting. If you're in a situation now where you've got like the Greens and the Lib Dems and Labour and the Tories all within a few points of each other, and obviously Reform there in the early 30s as well. Oh, we made it out. We made it out. Do I dare talk to you? You're going to try and fight me. Hey, you broke my concentration. Yeah. Yeah. Super nerd wants to fight. Cameron Ekman says, "What do you think about hypnosis?" Well, I'm perfectly content with the size of my breasts as they are, so I've got no need for any hypnosis personally. Why did I do this to myself? Maybe I could. Yeah, you know what? Getting a couple of growls in might be a good help. And then we'll switch over, and we'll just have to hope that our type disadvantage doesn't hurt us too much here. We've got a couple of growls in. That's got to be worth something, right? Go on, brown seed. Get rid of the Spearow. Right, how bad is Peck? Okay, okay. The growl did help us there. We're withstanding Peck a bit better than I'd imagined we might. All right. That's you done. Oh, who else? You got Paris. Can I just get away with tackling it until it stops moving? Vice grip. Question: Is the Americanized spelling of the word vice with an S instead of a C, or is that just like a deliberate misspelling or something? These are the questions we want answers to. Okay, Paris is down. The pressure's off a little bit, in the sense that because everyone died already, it's no longer a Nuzlocke challenge. Although I still don't want to have to go through the cave again. I think one Vine Whip ought to do it though. There we go. Okay, all right, it's fine. It's fine. Oh well. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. Do we have any potions? We do not. Hmm. It all comes down to what Geodude's about to use. Oh, thank you, Geodude. I appreciate that. That was a big help to us there. Okay. Well, by the skin of our teeth, we made it through. I'm not talking to anyone else again now. I'm just heading straight for a Pokemon Center, or do they even have Pokemon Centers in this game? I've not found one yet. So far, I've had we've got some patches of grass here. So this game's quite punishing actually. It doesn't hold your hand the way that the ones I'm used to does. It's just throwing it all at you here. Go on, Brownie. That's it. Just keep mud slapping. Keep lower that accuracy. Keep lowering that accuracy. Keep mud slapping. We don't want nope. We don't want any of them moves to hit. Just keep going. Keep mud slapping. There we go. Lovely. Lovely. What a bullshit strategy. And Wigglytuff. Oh, oh. Use Mud Slap again, Brownie. Lower that accuracy. Go no! No, oh, thank God. I thought it was about to be my precious Mud Slap. That's a relief. That's it. Keep on Mud Slapping. Keep on going. This is quite horrible. Oh no, right. Mud Slap's gone. If he hits me once, I'm probably dead. Whereas I'm gonna have to hit him at least another 3 times to kill him. Well, I'm glad you didn't disable Scratch because I'd be in real trouble then. All right, are we nearly there? You can't disable me twice, bro. I already can't use Scratch. Come on. Good. Good. Don't be so mean to my puppies. Right. How can I get? Yes. Yes. Oh, we're in the green town now. Right. Pokemon Center. That's the gym. We'll come back to the gym. Pokemon Center. That's the mart. Does this game have Pokemon centers in it? Or is it a design choice not to have them? Aha! Finally. Thank God for that. Okay. Right, let's do a little bit of reconnaissance here. What's this? Pokemon Fan Club. Have you got anything nice for me, Mr. Fan Club Chairman? Did you bring a cool Pokemon? Yeah, I brought a very cool Pokemon. Bring in a Pokemon and you will get a free bike coupon. And it looks like you have one, so here you go. He's not fussy about which Pokemon. Any Pokemon will do. Brilliant. I can get myself a bike. Thank you. What are in the other houses here? Hello. Say hi to my cute Cubone. Hi, Cubone. Wait, you know what? We want to go to that Pokemon Mart and get some more potions because we have ran out. What? 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 I can buy a water stone from the mart. I can buy a TM for Flash. I can buy a TM for Metronome. That that's pretty nice. I can't afford any of those, but nonetheless. And what kind of gym are you? Merzen City Gym, leader Cartman, feeling like a fish in water. It's a water gym, folks. I never would have guessed, but it's a water gym. All right, before we embark on that, I want to see what Pokemon there are around here that we can maybe try and catch. Oh, okay, an Abra. Well, they don't have abilities yet, do they? This was like Gen 3 onwards. I'd have Arena Track and he wouldn't be able to run away. Um, let's just yeah, he's got to teleport. Like the second I do anything, so I might as well just try and throw a Pokeball. Nah. Oh well. All right. What else we got? What else we got in the grass here? Anything? Oh no, it's a trainer battle, and a Pokemon just bit his foot. Ouch. All right, Gambler wants to fight, and he sends out a Houndour. Oh, we can handle this one actually. Brownie has Mud Slap. Look at that. Go Brownie. Right. Well, we are coming up to an hour on this first episode of Pokemon Brown. And as I say, I'll generally try and keep these to about an hour a piece. I think that's a good amount of time for a streamed episode of me playing Pokemon. But what can we recap from this first episode then? Well, as you all know, it's no longer a Nuzlocke. That ship sailed pretty early on. But we're sticking with it because I'm interested to see what I'm interested to see more of this game. I've not played this before, so I want to find out what Pokemon Brown is all about. And so far, I don't know what any of these wild Pokemon are going to be. I don't know anything. Again, the novelty of this being like a new Pokemon game for me. It's pretty cool. Right. Should we have a go at one more Pokemon on the team before we wrap up? A Pidgey. Pidgey is brown. We'll take Pidgey. We're collecting all the brown Pokemon. Right, Brownie. Get us a little bit of damage in there. Preemptively, guys, I'll ask you now. Any ideas for nicknaming our beloved Pidgey here? All right, Pidgey was caught. What does the Pokedex data say for Pidgey? A common sight in forests and woods, it flaps its wings at ground level to kick up blinding sand. Do you want to give a nickname to Pidgey? Absolutely. I do think that I want to be continuing on the brown motif somewhat. Although, if we can think of something other than just inserting the word brown into its name. What are other words for brown? Beige is obviously one. Are they like, are there words for brown that are like named after trees, different types of wood? An oak Pidgey? I don't know. It likes to kick up sand at people's faces. I think dirt bird. Dirt is brown, usually. Dirt bird with an exclamation mark for the emphasis there. And brown is at level 12 as well. Beautiful. Beautiful. So close. We nearly made it out, guys, but one more battle before we're done. Go on then, Brownie. Okay, so who's our squad at the moment? We've got a Bulbasaur, we've got a Pidgey, and we've got a Diglett. It's a nice little range there. Retro Gamer UK says Swiss, the failed Pokemon trainer, is exploring the world of Pokemon Brown. Ashamed to return home to his family after abandoning them to become a Pokemon master, he has no choice but to wander, stroke, explore. And Retro Gamer had also suggested brown bird. You're too late for that, I'm afraid, sir. But dirt is brown. Diglett is brown. Dirt is brown. These things we've established. Brown flaps, says Retro Gamer UK as well. I like the idea that I've left home in this game to go be the best Pokemon Nuzlocke trainer in the world. And having failed my Nuzlocke challenge, I can never return home because of the shame. So as far as my mum in this game is concerned, I'm still out there doing a very successful Pokemon Nuzlocke run. There's also a random patch of grass outside this Pokemon Center. It's, with a with with a level 16 Hitmonchan in it. Of course, of course. A much higher leveled brown Pokemon just chilling there. I mean, I've got to have you as well, surely. Surely, I'm not passing up this opportunity. We really are just collecting all the brown Pokemon at this point, aren't we? Now, what's the capture rate on a Hitmonchan? There's a question worth asking. Have I ever played a Pokemon game where I've encountered wild Hitmonchan before? That's another question worth asking. Well, we'll give it a go Pokeball. Yeah, that was maybe asking a little bit much there. Well, Hitmonchan, you've made a liar out of me because here I was going to end the stream at about 1 hour, but I couldn't resist, could I? I saw that one solitary patch of grass by itself outside the Pokemon Center, and I thought I need to know what's in that grass because it's got to be something a bit unusual or interesting for it to be one random patch of grass there. Hitmonchan, the punching Pokemon, while apparently doing nothing, it fires punches in lightning fast volleys that are impossible to see, like Dragon Ball, like one of the fights in Dragon Ball. Imagine that. Do you want to give a nickname to Hitmonchan? Absolutely. Uh, I already know what we're calling him as well. We're going to call him Brown Fist because are his fists brown? They are now. There we go. Wonderful. Now, is it? Oh, we can learn poison powder as well. Okay, yeah. I think we will learn poison powder. Get rid of growl. Oh, dirty glove. Dirty glove would have been good retro gamer. Oh, and sleep powder as well. Nah, nah. We're not gonna have two status moves there. Um, right. We'll heal over here. And again, I must be enjoying playing this game because I'm legitimately thinking I don't want to stop. I don't want to stop playing right now. I want to see what else is here. I do want to see if there's anything else in this patch of grass. If it's just Hitmonchans or whether I don't know. There's also Hitmonlees or other. It's an Ekans, a level 17 Ekans. So man, these Pokemon have jumped up in level. I mean, this patch of grass at least. I see. Well, that'll be a job for Brownie. You know what? The longer I'm playing this, the more I'm coming to discover that doing this as the Nuzlocke, never having played it before, was a pretty much a non-starter. If I hadn't lost at the point I did earlier in the episode, I almost certainly would have lost at some later point in the very same episode. Oh dear. We're in a bit of trouble there. I've got a potion. Retro Gamer says brown snake. Well, this Ekans, I'm afraid, is not brown. It is purple, and therefore we do not want it on the team. There are so many amazing brown Pokemon we could go get. I'm not. Oh no, Brownie. No, tragic. Let's see if Dirtbird can pull it off. Can you kill a Pokemon 11 levels higher than you with just like a cheap bit of luck? Maybe you will if you get a crit, maybe. Oh, oh. Oh, I don't think he's going to do it. I don't think he's going to do it. I think we should switch to Brown Fist here instead. Okay. Okay, well, his gloves are sort of pinky red, but obviously underneath those gloves, his fists are brown. That's what we're saying. Comic Punch. Punch the snake. And Dirtbird grew a level there as well. Wonderful. All right, guys. Well, this has been an interesting experience. There are a lot of interesting little features in this game so far. Going and having a nap in the middle of the cave to heal. A random one-tile patch of grass outside of a Pokemon Center. Pokemon marts that sell you TMs and evolution stones and stuff. There's a lot of unexpected stuff here, which is pretty cool. Dirtbird grew 2 levels. So, oh, did you? Well, good on you, Dirtbird. Yeah, there's a lot of unexpected stuff in here. This is a pretty fun game so far. It's got to be said. I think especially, as I say, especially the fact that we failed it as a Nuzlocke. And yeah, I actually want to continue on playing. So I want to see what else there is. That's a very good sign, I'd say. Um, right, let me just save then. Right, we have saved the game. Lovely. Okay, guys, boys and girls, and NA, when you eventually see this stream, obviously you were unable to catch it alive. My apologies. I hope you've enjoyed this little foray into playing a Pokemon Romhack. I think I will continue on with this for the time being. We'll see where else it goes. We'll see if it's interesting because I'm quite enjoying it. Um, Retro Gamer says if you tried it as a Nuzlocke, you could train in that grass. Yes. Well, now we know. And Psycho Ben says, "Hi Swish, trust me to join as you end." Oh, I'm afraid so, Ben. I'm afraid so. Perhaps another time. Um, but yeah, you can go back to the beginning, watch it through, an hour of chef's kiss, amazing quality entertainment. I'm sure you'll know. Um, all right then, that's it for the time being, guys. I'll see you again soon, where we will go on an adventure collecting some more brown-coloured Pokemon and see where this ROM hack takes us, I suppose. Catch you later on. Ta ta.